Okay, guys, we're gonna try this. We're gonna try this. I'm drinking chai tea today. If you haven't already gotten your snack, gotten your drink, then get all your stuff and come on back, cause we not finna waste no time. We finna get into the story. So come, cue all of that.
You know what I'm talking about, babe? Yeah. Now it's time for me,
guys. So I'm sorry I have been missing. I'm talking too quick. Sorry I've been missing the action. If you watch my live, then you know why. I have not been recording for a while. I promise y'all I will start back recording like I was doing before. I just need to find the balance in there. But I'm not gonna be gone long like that. That was a little longer than normal. But yes, so today we doing story time. Of course, I said I was gonna do a few videos for y'all this week, and I had some planned out, but I'm gonna tell this one story, and then I'm gonna figure out the next one afterwards, because I'm teetering with a few stories I'm teetering with. But anyway, as promised, I'm here. I still got these stupid braids in my head because I've been too lazy to take them out, but I promised I promised myself I was gonna try to take them out this weekend. I would have taken them out sooner, but I just haven't had the time to. But anyway, without further ado, we about to get into the story. Period. So this story that I'm telling y'all is a story of a party that I went to when I was a teenager. So this party was everything. I told people in the live about it, a little tiny bit about it. But this party was everything. This was my first house party I ever had went to. I think I was 18. I think I was 18 at the time. Cause this was right before I ended up losing my job for trying to fight that girl at the job. So I think I was about 18 in this story. So anyway. So, I used to work at a store, and everybody that worked at the store was young. We in the story. I ain't gonna ramble no more. I love you guys so much. If I ain't tell you, I love y'all so much. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. All the new people that's here, watching my stuff, binge watching my stuff. Everybody who be leaving me comments, I love you guys so much. Even if you just watch the video and just give me a like, I appreciate you. That's all. It's free. Just like the video. If you're watching more than one of my videos, y'all, subscribe. Why not subscribe to the channel? But okay, we done with it. We done. Okay. I used to work at a grocery store, like I told y'all, with a whole bunch of people. Okay. Everybody that worked at the store was young. They was either 16. Yeah, you gotta be 16 to work there. So 16, 17, 18. But everybody that I was around was always older than me. A year or 2 years or 3 older than me. So most of all the people that I was friends with was seniors in high school. And I believe I was 11th grade. I wasn't a senior yet. I was 11th grade. So they was above me, a grade above me. We did not go to the same schools because everybody that worked at this store lived all over the city. So a lot of them people didn't go to my school. They went to like other high schools and stuff. So this one weekend, everybody was talking about this party, and the guy who was having it, he had told me, he's like, hey, I'm gonna have a house party. My parents ain't gonna be here. You gonna come? I said, yeah. And of course, my boyfriend was coming too, which is Liam. So Liam had to come pick me up because I don't have no car. So we all was like, we gonna go to the party. Everybody gonna go to the party. It was a lot of people. Like everybody that I knew from that store that I worked with was coming to that party, plus people that they knew outside of that or whatever. So it was a lot of people. So I was trying to describe it to the people on the live. On the live, I was telling them it was a mixture between house party. I'm gonna get clips and I'm gonna just insert them. So it was like a little bit of house party and a little bit of this movie called, I think it's called it's either Turning 30 or something like that. I'm gonna find the clip and I'm gonna insert a piece of the clip. But It was a little bit of that and a little bit of this, and it was mixed in. It was like they mixed it up, and that was the party. So I'm gonna describe the party. So I said it was sex and drugs. That's what the party was. And this was like 2001 or 2002. So it was probably 2002. So this is 2000s. Like, this is a whole different. This is not like now. This is a whole different. Like what I'm telling y'all, how did house party in that movie together. That's exactly how it was. Okay, let me walk y'all through the party. So the boy was Asian. Now I had friends in all ethnicities. I had Indian friends, Asian friends, Hispanic friends, a couple of little white friends, and a lot of in black. But the majority of my friends was Asian and Hispanic. It was just, and a lot of black guys, like black, Asian, Hispanic. That was what I was around the majority of my teen life. So this guy was Asian. I think he was Filipino, if I'm correct. His parents were doctors, so they lived in this big, stupid, gigantic mansion house. This shit was stupid big, like big. And I think it was, like I told y'all in the live, I can't even tell you what side, where. I don't know if we was in River Oaks. I don't know if we wasn't in River Oaks. I don't know if we was in the Woodlands, Cypress, Deep Katy. This is before Katy is Katy now. This is back in the 2000 Katy, when it was field and nothing around. Wherever we was, it was far, and it was deserted. Like when you get to the neighborhood, before you even get in the neighborhood, you driving through fields and stuff, and then you get to a neighborhood and it open up, and then you see all these big houses, and it's beautiful and shit. Like it was nice. So it's not like that no more. Everything is then developed and built up or whatever now. But I don't know where we were at. I can't tell you. And plus, at that time, I had zero sense of direction. I didn't know nothing about north side, south side, east side, west side. I didn't know. I mean, I kind of knew a little bit, but not that much. Like I didn't know how far stuff was. I didn't really know how far the north side was, like a long drive. I didn't know that. So I don't know where we were at. But anyway, it doesn't matter. We were far. And he lived in this big house. His parents were doctors. I do know that. His parents were doctors, and they were out of town for the whole weekend. So he threw a party on Saturday. Everybody came to the party because I don't know if we were off, most of us, or if we all worked, because what we would do is we would go out every weekend, everybody. This is when I used to go out Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I was doing that at the age of 18 till about 22. I would go out Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Thursday, Friday, I would go out every weekend. I knew people in the club, knew people out, because I stayed going out every weekend when I was at that age. But I think some of them worked, and I don't think I had to work. But anyway, it don't matter, because everybody was there that worked at that place. We get off at 11, we going to the club. That's just how it was. 11 o'clock, but 11:30, you already got your club clothes on, and you headed to the club, because the club closed at 2. So you got time to get there. But anyway, so we all pull up to do house or whatever. Like a lot of us pull up to his house, and it's a lot of people there already. Like I told you, it was like that party. So we walk in, and first thing you see when you walk in, because we walked in through the side of his house, on the side of the garage, because he had the garage that wasn't attached to the house. So we parked on the street, because he lived in like a cul-de-sac. So Liam parked on the street. We walk out, and we go to the side of the house, and we see people we know or whatever, and we walk around, and we come in through like another door to get into the house. When we walk in that door, I told them on the live, I'm like, this is when people used to do raving. If you don't know what that is, I'm gonna look for it, and I'm gonna try to insert a clip. They do the raving way, flipping their hand and doing all this with lights and shit. That's what we walked into. I'm like, I ain't never seen that before. So I'm like, it's dark in the room, it's a pool table in the middle, and it's red lights. And then they have the little glow sticks and stuff in their hand, and they playing that house music in that room, because he played different music in there all over throughout the house. So in that room, they was raving. So they was doing a little raving, and I was just standing there looking, and I was just like, what in the hell? Because it was so crazy to me. Like, I'm like, how is he not slapping himself, hitting himself, whatever? Okay. Move on to the next room. We move on to the next room. The next room is the kitchen. It's a lot of people, and there's alcohol all over the whole counter. It's got every bottle. Now, I'm 18. Half of these people ain't even 21. So I don't know how the hell they got liquor. I don't know if his mom and dad got a liquor cabinet and he just like, I'm going to just get the liquor and I'm going to just get in trouble. I don't care. He was a senior too. So I guess he was like, fuck it. I'm finna go to college. I don't care. You couldn't do that in no black house. But anyway, it was liquor everywhere. Liquor all over the whole counter covered with liquor. Just liquor, everything. Everything you could think of. I didn't drink alcohol and Liam didn't drink. We ain't do nothing. We ain't smoke, drink. We ain't do nothing. So we was just like, damn, that's a lot. That's a lot of liquor. So people in there taking shots. They in there cheersing. It's about 20 people in the kitchen. It's about 20 people in the kitchen. It's music playing. Now they was playing like hip hop in there, like that whatever was out at that time. They was playing that kind of music in that area, the living room, kitchen area. And when you walk, you see his living room is huge and this big stairwell take you upstairs. Okay. Well, we and Liam walk outside because we see people we know, some more people we know. And outside is the pool. And I said this in my live. He had a giant pool with a gazebo. Now, outside is where they smoking. So they up there, and this is the first time I ever seen a bong. I never seen a bong before until this party. I always seen people roll up, a joint or a blunt. I ain't never seen nobody smoke like that. So when I was looking, and I was like, what they doing? Because they was in the gazebo doing it. So it's probably about 20 to 50, I'm gonna say 15 to 20 guys in there. And they passing two big giant bongs. They passing. And they all sitting in a circle because the gazebo is a circle. So they sit in a circle and they all I see is people doing this, like putting their head down and passing something. And I'm like, what they doing? And he was like, it don't matter what they doing. Don't worry about what they doing. That's what he told me. Don't worry about what they doing. Don't worry. Liam was older than me too. So he was just like, don't worry about what they doing. Don't. Just come on. We finna just do what we do. So we was sitting there. We was talking to somebody at the party, whatever. We talking, we chilling, we doing whatever. All of a sudden, Liam was like, come on, let's go outside. So I told you his garage is not attached to his house. It's like the garage is a separate place. So we walk around the corner and we see this couple, we don't know them. And we see them, they like slobbing each other's face off. So they don't even know we right there. So we walk around another corner and we was like, then I guess in Liam here, he was like, well, since they doing it, then we finna do it. So we outside and we going hard outside. Me and Liam going hard outside. So Liam was like, let's go find somewhere. Like, let's go find somewhere and do something. And I'm like, where? And he's like, I don't know. Let's go ask. We're going to just name him. We're going to name him, the guy whose house it was. We're going to name him Phil. He was like, we're going to find Phil and we're going to ask him. So I'm like, okay. So we find him because there was a lot of people there. We find him and then he's like, yeah, come on. So I told y'all he had this big, gigantic house. So he's like, come on, I'm gonna take you to, cause I guess he told him like, do you got somewhere we can be alone or whatever by ourselves? And he's like, yeah. So he took us upstairs and we walking down this long hallway, all these rooms, all these doors. I ain't never been no house this fucking big. I was just amazed at how, like, I'm over here looking at the decor. I ain't even worried about what he talking about. He trying to get it in. I'm over here looking at the paintings on the wall and how big the wall. And I'm over here trying to look in doors and stuff and see what's going on, what's over there and what's happening here. And he over here telling me, stop looking at stuff. Just come on. Telling me, come on. Cause I'm over here looking like, just let's go. So he was like, you over here you walking around touring and shit. We trying to get it popping. So we finally find the room. Well, he took us to the room. It wasn't that long, y'all, but I was just looking at stuff. So we get to the room and then we in there And we do it in somebody's room. I don't know who room it is, but we get it cracking in the room. I'm talking about, we was up there for a minute and nobody came up there. Nobody interrupted nothing. I wasn't worried or scared or anything, but it was crazy because I was just like, we in somebody else's house and we doing this in somebody else's house. Like, we getting it smashing in somebody's room on somebody else's bed. It wasn't the parents' room. It was somebody else's room. I don't know if it was a guest room or a brother, sister, somebody. I don't know who room it was, but we was in somebody's room. Anyway, we got done and then we came out. And when we came out, I guess everybody was, mostly everybody was outside, like by the pool and stuff, and have, chilling or whatever. But the music's still playing, everybody's still doing their thing, whatever. I don't know what they were smoking, if it was weed or if they had put something in the weed or if he did coke, because they used to do coke too. And I don't know, but the guy who I'm talking about, he was like real bad on, like, he used to smoke a lot, but he used to do other drugs too. Now, that's why I'm like, I don't know if he did something else. He had to have did something else. Anyway, after me and Liam got done, we came out and we outside, and I got my feet in the pool. And Liam is like on a chair, but he's like behind me, like, one of them chairs that sit by the pool. He's sitting behind me. So I see the guys and they still doing whatever they doing. So they must have just finished smoking or whatever. And the one guy, the one I'm telling y'all about, we ain't gonna give him no name. He just do a lot of drugs. He takes off all his clothes. I'm talking about everything. He gets all the way naked. I'm talking about ass out, thing out, naked. So Liam takes his hand and puts his hand over my eyes and like, don't be looking at him. And I wasn't trying to look at him, but I'm like, why are you taking his clothes off? He's screaming, I'm hot. He's just screaming it loud. I'm hot, I'm hot, I'm hot. Like, taking all his stuff off. And he jumps in the pool naked in front of everybody, All the guys was laughing. They were telling him he's stupid. Okay, yeah, he jumped in the pool naked. And he kept screaming, he was hot. And everybody was laughing. And they was like, put your clothes on. Put your clothes. Because his brother was there. His brother was there. So his brother was like, hey, put your clothes on. You tripping, da-da-da. It was so much fun. But anyway, so, okay, all that's happening. People drinking, people getting drunk, people acting crazy, people outside of the guy's house. Now, the guy didn't tell people to, like, stay in the backyard or stay in the house. He just let people run all type of ways. People out in the front causing commotion. It's loud. So y'all know what happened, right? The police got called. So the police got called and they got alcohol, they got drugs, they got bongs, they got people having sex everywhere. Like, we did our thing up in a room, but it was people that was outside. Like I told y'all, them people that was inside the house, they was doing whatever. The girl dress was up. They was getting, I'm like, they could have got a car. They could have did. There's other places you can do it at. But I guess they just was like, I don't know. But people were doing stuff everywhere. So I guess his neighbors was tired of all the loud noise. Plus he had music everywhere. Like, it was different music playing. Like, it was music outside. It was music in the house. It was music in that room I told y'all. That raving music where all you hear is that beat the whole time. Boom, boom. That was in that room loud. So I guess the neighbors was tired and they called the police, and the police had ended up coming. And by the time that everybody kind of knew, like, the police was coming, they was telling people to leave. We had to go. They asking him questions. Who live in the house? Why is there alcohol? Is it underage people here? He telling them no. It was a whole bunch of stuff. People just started leaving. We ended up leaving, but we was at that house. He had that party for, I want to say, if we got there around 11-ish, we didn't leave till like 3 in the morning, 3 to 3:30 in the morning. He had the party for a while because before we came, people was already there. But the police ended up coming and they shut the party down. They was doing everything. I know they was doing other stuff because that one I'm talking that jumped in the pool, I know he did coke and he smoked. So I don't, but I'm like, do coke make you do that? I don't think coke make you do that. I don't know if he smoked wet. I don't know what they did. I don't know. I'm not a drug person. I don't know about that stuff. So I don't know what it does to you, but I know he was tripping. I know that he was the only one that was tripping, and he jumped in that pool with no clothes on. And for weeks they was clowning him, probably longer than that, for months. Cause I know every time we was like, we're gonna go out somewhere, they was like, hey, you gonna be straight or you gonna be trying to take your clothes off? Jump in the pool. They used to get on him. But I don't know. But that party was fun. It was people dancing, it was people vibing, it was people talking, it was people drinking. I didn't drink. They tried to give me, this is when they put the weed, like somebody had a blunt, they put it to my lip, like, you don't want to hit it? I'm like, nah. And then Liam was like, she don't smoke. Like, he would jump in and say stuff like, she don't do nothing. Don't give her nothing. She don't do drugs. She don't drink. She don't do nothing. So he was like, you don't want to hit it? No. I'm like, no, I don't want to hit it. I don't want to hit it. But yeah, we didn't do anything. All we would do was try to have that anywhere, everywhere, wherever we can do it. We was trying to do that. That was our drug of choice. Sex. So, but yeah, if you like the story, I will put some clips of how, because I'm telling y'all the little pieces, but if you was there, you would be like, it was when you young and you never been to something like that. It's just like when you go to college for the first time and you go to a college party. It was given that, like she's been sheltered, even though I wasn't sheltered. I just never been to a house party like that. I've been to parties, but not where like everybody was doing, it was something going on in every room had something. They was playing beer pong. They was playing, they wasn't playing cards or nothing because this ain't a black party. So they wasn't doing cards, dominoes, and nothing. They was playing beer pong though. They was doing stuff with alcohol, like not drugs, I'm sorry. They was doing games with alcohol. Then they had a pool table. So people was playing pool. They was raving in there too. Cause we had ended up playing pool too, me and Liam. We had played pool too. But like I said, those are all like little pieces that don't matter. But it was like, he had stuff going on everywhere. Then he had a pool. So if you want to get in the pool, you can get in the pool. But most people was just putting their feet in. They wasn't getting in the pool. But, he had that. He had the gazebo. He let people be free and do whatever they want. He just wanted to have a party. It was a cool thing. I never had seen nothing like that. Then after that, that's when I started seeing like a lot more. I was going to more house parties and seeing a lot more stuff. And then I started going to the club. But yeah. So that's the end of this story, y'all. If you like the story, like I said, subscribe to the channel, like my videos. Leave me a comment down below, and I'll see y'all in my next video or my next upload. Bye, y'all.